Hello all, myself Ms.Mithra.B, Assistant Professor from Department of Commerce, Digital Marketing and Data Mining at Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. In the previous lecture video, we saw about managerial remuneration and what is the need of managerial remuneration and why we want to calculate managerial remuneration and the steps how we have to calculate managerial remuneration. In the continuation, in this lecture video, we are going to saw about liquidation. What is meant by liquidation? Liquidation is the formal process of winding up of company's affair by selling off its asset to pay creditors and distribute remaining funds to shareholders, which means once a company is liquidated, it cases to exist a legal entity. What is meant by liquidation which means it is a formal process of winding up of company. It is known as in short liquidation. What is liquidation? The next thing is type of liquidation. Type of liquidation in the sense of voluntary liquidation, member voluntary liquidation in the two type of liquidations. The first thing is voluntary liquidation. Initiated by shareholders or creditors, usually when the company is solvent but wishes to dissolve. Voluntary liquidation in the sense one person is voluntarily disclosing the firm, it is known as voluntary liquidation, which means apart from many other reasons, a voluntary winding up of the company takes place in the voluntary liquidation. The next thing is members voluntary liquidation, MVL, which explains that initiated by shareholders in the solvent company where assets are liquidated and funds are distributed after settling debit, which means in the case of assets are liquidated and funds are distributed after settling debit, it is known as members voluntary liquidations. So these are the two major types of liquidation. Need of liquidation, insolvency, legal compliances, exit strategy. These are the three basic needs of liquidation. Insolvency in the sense when a company is unable to meet its financial obligations, liquidation provides a legal route to settle debit and dissolve operations, which means when a company is unable to meet financial obligations, at that time insolvency occurs and it is the major need at the time of liquidation. Next thing is legal compliances. Certain things may require liquidation, like failing to comply with statutory requirements as or a court order, while due to court order legal compliances the need of liquidation take places. The next thing is exit strategy. For shareholders or a business owners, liquidation may be a chosen routine to formally close a business or distribute any remaining assets. The way for distributing the remaining asset is at the time of exit strategy. This is one of the strategy followed by the business magnates. So these are the three needs of liquidation and process of liquidation. Appointment of liquidators. A licensed professional is appointed to oversee the liquidation process, manage asset sales and settle obligations. The next thing is asset realizations. This liquidators identifies and sells company assets including inventory, equipment, properties and etc. The next thing is debt settlement. The liquidator uses proceeds from asset sale to pay secure and unsecured creditors in a legally order. Distribution to shareholders. Any remaining funds are distributed to shareholders with preference given to preferenced shareholders over common shareholders at a time. The next thing is importance of liquidation. What are the importance of liquidation? Which means protect creditors' interest. It determines fair distribution of asset. It involves legal closure of business. So liquidation ensure creditors receive payments from asset sales and also helping to minimize their financial losses. The liquidator process follows the structured approach to distribute assets. Liquidation provides a formal mechanism to close down a business, fulfilling legal and financial obligations before the deregistrations. These are the importance of liquidations. In this lecture video, we saw about meaning of liquidation, types of liquidation, what are the needs of liquidation, what are the process of liquidation, and what are the impactful importance of liquidation in the lecture video. Thank you.